Tina's great-great-great-grandfather was a famous inventor named Tim Turner. One day he was reading a book about the Ice Age when he got an idea. He was going to build a time machine and travel back to the Ice Age to check his thermometer. But first, he needed to build a time machine. Luckily, he was also a mad scientist, so building a time machine was no problem. With a few simple parts from his junk room, he built a time machine that looked like this. It was huge, clunky, and very, very dangerous, but it also looked kinda cool. He set the dial to the year 20,000 BC and activated the time machine. The time machine sputtered, then disappeared in a flash of light. "Woo-hoo!" said Tim's ancestors as he stepped out of the time machine. He took a deep breath of the fresh prehistoric air, then put his thermometer under the sun to get a reading. "Huh," he said, "this is weird." The thermometer read 30 degrees Celsius. He checked the dial on the time machine. It was still set for 20,000 BC. He shrugged and put on his thick fur coat. After all, it was the Ice Age, or so he thought. He walked around in the forest for a bit, but he didn't see any ice. All he saw was a bunch of dinosaurs. A T-Rex even walked past him. "Wow," he said, "it must be global warming." He continued walking until he came across a huge lake. He took off his coat and waded into the water. It was freezing cold. Finally, he thought, "Now I can test this thing." He stuck the thermometer in the lake and waited. It read 10 degrees Celsius. He took the thermometer out, shivering, and looked at the time machine. Maybe he should have brought a bigger coat. He changed the dial to 10,000 BC and hoped that it would be warmer. He stepped out of the time machine and immediately started sweating. It was so hot outside that the thermometer actually broke. He walked around for a bit and saw that all the trees were either dead or dying. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. He looked up at the sun and made a small adjustment on the time machine. It wasn't much, but it was getting the job done. After a few more stops, Tina's ancestor had a pretty good idea of how the weather changed over time. He even learned that the Earth got warmer and wetter towards the end of the Ice Age, which caused the dinosaurs to come back and eventually led to the extinction of the woolly mammoths. That's why it's important to take action on climate change. If we don't, who knows what crazy weather we'll end up with. He returned to his own time and wrote down everything he learned in a big, thick book. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more.